What's going on, guys? So this video, I'm gonna speak on being at the right places at the right time. I'm not trying to be no relationship guru, but I do want guys who do want to meet women. I want them to put themselves in the best position to meet women. You have some guys who are still mistaken. They're still stuck back in the the early 2000s, 90s. They're in their 30s and 40s, and they're still approaching the game the way it was in the early 2000s, 90s. These are normally men that never really had luck at getting women. So what they do is they're still chasing the numbers game. I got a homeboy. You know, we're getting ready to go to Vegas, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Dallas, man, because you know it's over 2 million people in Dallas, man, just alone." And I'm listening to him, and I'm like, all right, now I want to go to Vegas to party, have a good time. Work has been crazy, busy, everything bad, all of that in the last 16 months for me, like just crazy. So I'm just trying to go somewhere and not have to drive. Boom. And we got to going back and forth. And I said, look, man. He's like, oh, well, Dallas has more women than Vegas. I said, really? I said, call one girl that you know from Dallas. Now, me personally, I know women from Dallas. I can call a woman from Dallas. And I've never even been there. Because I met women from Dallas. I met women from Dallas in Vegas. And what I was explaining to them is the world goes to Vegas. The world comes to Vegas. The world doesn't go to Dallas. The people that are in Dallas live in Dallas. And what I want to explain to them was when you're in these cities like Dallas, LA, you have to drive 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 20 minutes there. I don't want to do that. And this goes for you guys that just want to just go somewhere and you only want to walk 10 blocks this way, 10 blocks that way. I always tell people, Vegas, Chicago, depending on where you're at, Miami, South Beach, these are places, especially Vegas, you can go places, go to the right parties, go to the right hotels, inside the hotels. Do not walk up and down the strip all day. Go in the hotels. The middle of the strip, you know, the Caesars, the Bellagio's, the Mirage, Venetian, Wynn, like these type of the Links. That area of Vegas is filled with people, women, and this is where majority of your parties are going to be at. You got to go to the right parties. Like I told him, I said, how many women have approached you in Dallas? When you're out there in Dallas, how many women have came up to you and approached you? I mean, it really don't matter because I ain't really worried about him. See, he's done lost the debate, lost the argument. I've gone to Vegas probably 10 times by myself. That's not including when I go with my homeboys, the times I've gone with a woman, 10 times alone. There's been times where I've showed up at a pool party, sat down by myself, and literally, 3 to 5 women each one of those times, each one of those parties. You're alone? Where's your boys at? You with me today, or you're with us? Plenty of times. That will never happen at a place where you got to drive around. Y'all want to go to these places because it's filled with women at the club. The club is not the best mingling place. Okay? Some of these parties that they have in Atlanta, look, not some of the best mingling places. You need to go places where people are there to have fun. People are like-minded. They're not on this Atlanta housewives tough stuff. They're there to have fun, be free, live, relax, enjoy life. That's where you want to be, in these places, not these places where a girl is looking you up and down to see like how much money you got on. No. Vegas is probably the only place where you can go if you're at the right parties where the women are actually acting like women did in the early 2000s, late 90s. It's probably the only place. Because, I mean, there are probably little spots here and there around the country, maybe Chicago, New York, Miami, LA, little pockets of places. But if your goal is to really win, I've on accident, on a 3-day weekend, on accident, walked away with nine numbers. 9 numbers. On an accident. This was a weekend where I was depressed. Went to Vegas because I was very depressed. 9 numbers. I mean, there was a girl I met where met her at the club, at the day party, wanted to come back through, and you know, I just wanted to sleep. I was just going to the parties to get over some type of depression that I was going through. Vegas is the only place where you guys can go and just be yourself. Be yourself. The women are going to see you because it's a different type of women. They're not there for attention. You'll see the women that are in Vegas for attention, but they'll stick out like a sore thumb. The women are in Vegas to have fun. Okay? You go to a lot of these other cities, the Houstons and all of that, the Dallases, Texas, Atlantas, Miamis, and, you know, a lot of these places, women are still trying to get attention. Y'all be safe.